Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Paddy from across the Shuck. And first of all, an apology. I am still dressed in yesterday's clothes. I've just come back from 2 days over in Sheffield, England, and we flew from Belfast to Manchester, which only took 35 minutes. It's the fastest flight I've had across the Shuck in a long time. And it was EasyJet. So congratulations to them. It was great to do. But apparently I came home, had my tea, sat and talked to the wife for a while. Apparently I never shut up for a while. And then at 8 o'clock, sitting in the living room chair, I went out. I was exhausted. And not so much that we didn't do a lot of walking or stuff like that, but the laughing, the belly laughs I had. And then we had about 4 hours going up and downstairs in Arthur Wright's. Seeing their machinery, talking to the people there, which is Michael, who owns it, Ashley, his son, and Beth, a 5-year apprentice. They made us so welcome, I can't tell you. But I'm going to talk more about that on Thursday night. So please, we've got some pictures, we've got some wee videos. We're not sure how we're going to put it up, but come along on Thursday night. It'll be the start of it. And I'll explain to you just how royally we were treated. It was an outstanding experience. It's been the best experience of my YouTube career, can I call it? 8 years in YouTube. It's been the accumulation of all that, and just to meet the people who make the knives that I covet the most, be they custom or I'm going to say, no, they're not just ordinary. They're handmade knives. Most of the knives you're ever going to get from Ashley Harrison's are going to be made by either one person or maybe a little joint between two people if there's a bit of a rush. That's it. They're handmade knives. So we've seen I'll tell you on Thursday. But what I want to do is show you some of the knives you're going to see over the next week or two that I got when I was over there. Some of them are gifts. Some that I had pre-ordered. I'd pre-ordered a couple of knives from Ashley. We got them. And I've pre-ordered another very special one. In fact, me, Justin, and Mikey, we normally pre-order together because we're very privileged to be able to do that, and it is a huge privilege, and very appreciative of that. And I got some gifts, and then when I come back, I had another gift sitting waiting for me from Sean, who's at EDC Mech MECH1. On Instagram and YouTube. I think I'm going to double check that, but he'd rang me up a couple of weeks ago. He's from America, and he said, look, Stephen, I'd like to send you a knife over. It's an exclusive to Boss Hog. So Boss Hog is the blade man in America. And again, I've got to do a little bit more investigation because there's an awful lot of times people ring you up and say they're going to send you something, and then for whatever reason, I don't mean this in a malicious way, but the life gets busy and they don't do it. But this turned up, so I'll do more investigation into Boss Hog and what he does. But I know he's the what way did he put it? He's it says it on his card. That's right. He's the Boss Hog. HAWG, the Blade Man, and it's Wicked Industries dealer. And this is Wicked. I think this is for blades, for putting on your blades to keep them. But again, I've only just opened the box. So he sent me off two little lovely little things to carry with you if you're going away, to keep your blades nice and lubricated, and also prevent rust, I believe. I'll check that up. You'll see that in the videos when I do the knife. This is the knife they sent me, which is just... I'm really glad they've done it. It's a Bear & Son. I've had mixed results with Bear & Sons in the past, but this is an absolute gem. Look at this. Beautifully jigged bone, and you'll see the writing on the blade. It says, Boss Hog, the Blade Man. I don't mind writing blades, doesn't bother me, but I've got a lovely clip and a little pen. But fit and finish is fantastic. Blades are centered, no rubbing, they're just beautifully done, really nice. And I'm going to enjoy using this because this is a Barlow and it's got something on the Barlow itself, on the bolster. And it's also got the Bear & Son shield here. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And Sean and I can't remember. Bloody, I still can't think. Honestly, I still can't think. The Blade Man, thank you very, very much indeed. Please, this is not a review. This is just me showing that it's come for a review. So I'll have much more information for you when I get that. Thank you so much for that anyway. When we arrived over in England, we can't take knives over with us unless we put our baggage in the hold, and it was about £48. They wanted to put one bag per there and back. So what we done was, we only realised this time we could do it. We went over just on a normal, we just booked normal flights with hand luggage, and then when you get to the other side, you ring up, or you don't ring up, Justin on the on his phone, you book in a bag to go in the hold for the return trip, and it was something like £24, which is £12 each, and we both had quite a few knives to bring back, and it seemed, because it would have cost well over £10 anyway to post them, but this way we had managed to bring our knives home with us. We didn't have to wait and hope they're going to go through post. Always the way I'm going to do it in the future when I'm going over to England. It was just so nice to have our knives back with us on the day we came back. But when we got there, Slippy, as usual, Slippy is just a generous man. He gifted me this beautiful old knife. It is a Southern and Richardson, another UK maker, an older UK maker. Beautiful wooden handles. Beautiful. I love antique type knives, and I love the wood and the way everything's in it. It's a lovely 4-fingered gentleman's little pen knife, which is a blade shape that I'm growing more and more fond of as time goes on in my collecting. So beautiful. And a lovely little sheath. Beautiful little green, what do you call that? It's like a tweed sheath. It's absolutely beautiful. I will be using it a lot. It's a lovely little sheath to get it in. And then we got a knife. John had sent us a knife from America for me and Justin when we got there. And it is a knife that I had wanted. And it's a small pen knife that I like in the ram's horn bone. Must put that in, ram's horn bone. But look at that for a beautiful pen knife. Rough Rider, just honestly, come on, look at that. Fit and finish, beautiful. A stunning knife. Listen to the snap. Just absolutely stunning. I love the knife. Front, back. I think this is one of the nicest bones you can get, is their ram's horn bone. I just love it. No big R's or anything on it. Just perfect. Perfect. And I think it's an older pattern as well, by the way. I'm not sure now, but I think it is. Over the moon. So John, thank you very much. Slippy, thank you very much. And then on the second day, we went to the famous Sheffield shop, which I know even my subs in America have heard of. If you want to buy anything from the UK that's Sheffield related knife companies, they have a complete variety of all the Sheffield knife makers. You can buy anything there. But more importantly, that's where you can buy your Arthur Wrights. It's, you see, going through the company and all that, there are very, there's only 3 of them. So they don't have time to take orders to a company. You go to the Sheffield shop, and Jane in there is very good friends with Michael, and she does all the selling for them. And if they haven't got what you want, Jane will order it for you, and she will probably get it faster than if you just went through the company. I mean, she's really, her and Michael are very close friends. Well, she's friendly with all the Sheffield knife makers. She's been there for 40 years. In the wee shop. I have a picture you'll see up on Instagram of us outside the shop. There were 2 girls, both called Jane, and we were treated like kings. We went into this wee shop, and they do everything silver, Sheffield silver. I mean, it's just a little treasure trove of a shop with some really exclusive knives in there to have a look at and buy. So please, but if you're in the UK and you want to buy an Arthur Wright knife, the famous Sheffield shop, just get on to them. You can do it online. They do online sales, or you can pop into the shop if you're there, and you will be treated like royalty. It is a real old-fashioned, what would you call it? The Americans would call it mamas and papas. It's a family sort of store, and it's just a great experience. So, and but to be quite honest, I spent more than I thought I was going to spend while I was over there, but I couldn't leave the shop without buying something. The other 3 boys bought more expensive ones, but I bought this because I'd never seen it before. This is a Taylor's Eyewitness, and this is the little working knife. Look at that lovely clip blade on that there. Same blade as you will get on a Taylor's Eyewitness of, you know, any price. But this is just, it's like a hard rubberized handle. Very hard to explain it, but look at the thickness on that. This is a hand filling penknife. If you want to put this through some work, it is solid, lovely knife, but it's screwed construction as well. Screwed both sides. Fantastic little knife. So if you do loosen it up by giving it some hard work, you can just tighten it up. But for these were £28, £28 from the shop. What can you buy for that? Let's be honest. It's just lovely, really lovely knife. So that's gone into my collection, and happy to have it there. But before we went over, in fact, a couple of months maybe before we went over, we had ordered Ashley if he could do us a knife, and it was one of them was doing a follow up to a knife that we'd had off him a few months ago. Now I had it on the channel, which is this beautiful knife. I got the Spear, and it's in the what do they call this wood? It's one of the hardest woods. It doesn't, it sinks to the ground. Lignum vitae. Lignum vitae, which is just stunning. And it was the first time we tried the green liners, which we're having on the club knife, which look stunning. And we've tried them against every colour of wood, and they look so good in every colour. So we loved this so much. All three of us ordered. All four of us actually. No, it wasn't Slippy. Did Slippy do it? No, it was three of us. This is one of our three of us. This is a PPP and Pals custom rather than just a basic. So the three of us again ordered the clip point, the exact same variant with the bolsters with the Ashley Harrison working letters there. So this is what we got when we arrived there. How beautiful. These are flat bolsters. Again, we got the green liners, and these are Paddy and Pals PayPal Club knives for ourselves. They are stunning. Absolutely stunning. That clip, again, best clip in the world. I have no doubts. I don't even think about it. This is the one for me. But I've really grown fond of that. But look at that for two beautiful knives in Lignum vitae, which you don't get very much. And I was really amazed to find out, but no, I'm going to tell you that on Thursday. Tell you that on Thursday. So many things to tell you on Thursday. It could be a long show. So beautiful knife, and it just is. I mean, I'm not really one for doubling up on knives, but that I can make every exception for. Just beautiful. Beautiful knife to get there. And then this one is something that Ashley has been working on in the background. He's such a busy man. He does these in his private time, not his work time. So he doesn't get to do them that often. And that's why it's hard to get an Ashley. And I'm sorry it's hard to get an Ashley. I really feel for you, because these are just exceptional knives for the price and quality that he puts out there. So we asked him to do, he started doing now jigging. He does his own jigging. He worked at it until he's perfected a way, and he actually done it in front of us there, how he does it, which is just fantastic. And also dyeing a bone. He never really done that. It's very much the basic work knife, but up a higher standard. These are an 01 tool steel rather than C7. Yeah, sorry, we went out on the night that we visited, and I had a steak, and this knife just had to come out and be used. So sorry, it's not nice and spranking new, but this dyeing is beautiful. But this part of the bone didn't take that, and actually wasn't really happy. So I'm over the moon. I love that when the dye doesn't take, and you'll get different bits of the color. The back is more solid, which he liked the best, but I love the little light bits, because bone doesn't take unless you're going to spend an awful lot of time and completely saturate it in dye. I just love this knife. It is a beautiful gentleman's knife. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. This is a Barlow. This is also a Barlow, but you'll see the bolsters are different. But it doesn't. This is just your average Barlow bolster that you get from Arthur Wright. This is a custom Barlow, but actually done this one and this as well, and the basic Barlow pattern, if you like, with the bolster a bit shorter than the custom ones. So just to get them nice, lovely. And then we have ordered, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but three of us, well, there was actually five of us, I think. We ordered a very special knife being made, and I'm telling you nothing about it. It'll be a couple of weeks. It's as short as that, maybe till we get them. We just happen to get in at the very right time. Not going to tell you the details, because that's our business, and it's something that you get the privilege of when you show, and you've been just a diehard Arthur Wright fan for a very long time, and built up a friendship which was just accumulated with that meeting with Michael and his team there. Oh, they stopped work for a day for us. How many companies, three-man companies, would do that? And it's not gone. The three of us couldn't believe how we were treated, and the day we had with them. It was an experience everybody should have. Seeing the workshop and the old machinery and where they work now. I mean, please don't think of it as something you get into a nice, normal, clean workshop. I don't know it was dirty. It's just a workshop. And it's 3 stories up a windy wooden staircase, which is just, everything about it was fabulous. We've got pictures. We'll show you them on Thursday, or the Thursday's coming, whatever way we work it out. But what a week's Nightfall. You just can't beat that for me. That is just every single one of them I love. And I thank the people who gave them to me, the gifts. Especially when we met John over in America. Thank you very much. I hope, John, you get a chance to come over to the UK, because that tour of the shop, and they showed us how they done back springs, the file work and all. You have videos to see, amazing. Just absolutely fantastic. So I'm so glad to be home. I need to go and have a shower because I'm a smelly old man, and I can't wait to talk to you on Thursday when we're on the live, 7:30 in the UK as normal. Please come along, because I think it'll be really interesting. If you're interested in traditionally made, handmade knives. Another little thing that I want to show you, I don't know whether I'll get this to go over here. Before I went away, I've been ordering a couple of times from a company in England that does the ration packs, the British military ration packs, and you can buy them in part, or you can buy, a 3-day supply. I bought lots of them in part. You can buy the different main meals, which is what I mostly would want them for. But I ordered a 3-day pack. I don't know whether you can see that down there. Oh, let me get that out of the way. There's a 3-day pack supply of stuff there. They do special offers, and they do them very regular. The 3-day pack, and that's everything. That's drinks, that's biscuits, other sundries. And then you've got a breakfast, a main meal, a lunchtime, and a main meal. A breakfast, main meal, lunchtime. 3 meals for each day. And it cost me $19.99 in one of their special offers. So that's 3 full days food supply for $19.99. And these are great meals. Let me just give you there's an example of the main meals. What was this? And you can't pick them, they just come. This is chicken and lentil. Halal. I mean, you can buy all these meals separate from the same company. This one is chicken and pasta, just beautiful, and the lunches are every bit as lovely. This one is Rajma masala, Kimari potato curry. Just so many. It really is just lovely. So, anyhow, if you would like to see me unveil that box of a 3-day meal that you can buy for 20 quid, you just wait for their sales, but you can buy them individually, much cheaper than you can get them anywhere else. People sell them on eBay and all that at huge prices now compared. I mean, I can pick some of these up. Well, I can pick them up, the main meals, I can pick them up there at about £2 a pouch. Come on, £2 a pouch, and you just boil them in the bag. That's it. Super job. So great for my camping. I've been doing quite a lot of camping stuff. I'm maybe going to do a video on the camping stuff, because a lot of it involves EDC that I take and use when I'm camping. So I think it sort of blends in with the channel a bit. So there you go. If you would like to see that pack, just what you can get from the company, I'll give you the company name and the details where to get them from on the video if you're at all interested. There you go. I'm gone. Thank you very much. Absolutely shattered. Had the time of my life. And with 5 different people. Sean came down and joined us for a meal. We both drove 50 miles each way, met in the middle, and we had went out and had a beautiful steak dinner at this lovely bar restaurant. It was just gorgeous. And I've never laughed so much. I haven't laughed that much since I was in the military. And that's one of the things, if you're ex-military, you know that banter you get with blokes that just, it can't be beaten. It just can't. you revert to being a 16-year-old cheeky schoolboy, and it was fantastic. Really lifted my spirits. And I come home and wee Eddie's doing an awful lot better. Um, Yesterday it started getting a bit better. And when I came home, he actually ran to me, and he hasn't ran to me, and I hadn't seen Eddie run to me in must have been a month. And if you don't know, wee Eddie had been diagnosed with diabetes. He'd got really ill, lost an awful lot of weight, and then he had a pancreatic attack last week. Ended up in the vets for 2 days and nights, and he's now on 2 injections a day for the diabetes, and he's on 3 other tablets now a day for the pancreas. So, but he's really starting to come round. He's starting to turn the corner. We thought we were going to lose him, but the vet is just amazing. We have a great vet. And it really pays to have dog insurance, let me tell you, because I hate to think what I would have had to shell out if I hadn't had dog insurance. So if you're a dog owner, don't leave it till it's too late. I mean, Eddie's not old, he's only 10. So it really is. And that's the first time we've ever had to use it. But it's, I'll not have paid that much for what I've spent or what they've spent already to get him better. So it's a real warning to you out there. If you're not, well off, make sure you get that insurance for your dogs. Because it's just, I would have found it because it's my dogs and I would have looked after it, but it saved an awful lot of pain in the process. Goodbye, everybody. Sorry I rambled as I normally do. It's great to be back at you, and please come along on Thursday night and watch the video. It's just going to be so interesting, I hope, for you as it was for me. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye now. Bye.